Seahawks Nation, this story just won't go away. What's going on? 12s. Victor here, and once again, the name of a Raiders superstar is buzzing around Seattle. The Seahawks don't even play the Raiders this week, and yet here we are again talking about one of the most dominant pass rushers in the NFL and a situation in Las Vegas that is starting to feel very uncomfortable. A frustrated superstar, a 2-13 team, a shutdown decision, and Seattle insiders connecting dots again. Before we dive in, real quick, this channel just got started, and our next big goal is 700 subscribers. So if you love Seahawks news, deep dives, and real fan perspective, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and help Seahawks Nation update keep growing. Alright, let's break this down. Maxx Crosby shut down and frustrated. Here's what we know. The Raiders officially decided to shut Maxx Crosby down for the final 2 games of the season. According to Reuters, after being told he wouldn't play, Crosby left the team facility frustrated. And now we have an update. Crosby has been placed on injured reserve. He's expected to undergo a meniscus trim surgery. Raiders head coach Pete Carroll said the medical evaluation showed Crosby's knee looks too bad to continue. From a health standpoint, that's understandable, but context matters. The Raiders are 2-13, sitting near the top of the draft order, while Crosby, a guy who has built his reputation on playing through pain, clearly wanted to be on the field. That disconnect, that's where speculation lives. Why this immediately triggers Seahawks BUZZ. Seahawks reporter Corbin K. Smith wasted no time connecting the dots. He posted that Seattle was definitely trying to make this happen in October and added, "Don't be surprised if Schneider is trying again in March." And this matters because this isn't some random fan take. Seattle interest in Maxx Crosby is not new. Back in March 2025, Pro Football Talk reported that Albert Breer said trade talks between Seattle and Las Vegas actually opened, with the Seahawks offering Geno Smith and DK Metcalf for Crosby. The Raiders shut it down immediately, saying Crosby was not available. But that was then. This is now. Why the situation feels different this time? Let's look at the bigger picture. Raiders are 2-13, headed toward a full rebuild. Crosby played hurt most of the season, shut down despite wanting to compete, visible frustration. Surgery now scheduled. None of this means a trade is guaranteed, but this is exactly how what's next. Conversations start, especially when you're talking about a marquee defender on a collapsing team. Even Reuters framed the Raiders as being firmly in the know. One pick race, while Crosby is still wired to win right now. That tension matters. What Maxx Crosby would mean for Seattle. Let's talk football. Even while dealing with a knee injury, Crosby still put up 73 tackles, 10 sacks, 15 games played. Since entering the league in 2019, 69.5 sacks in 110 career games. 5 straight Pro Bowls, 202, 120, 25. 2 second-team All-Pro selections. This isn't just a sack artist. This is a tone setter, a relentless edge rusher who changes how offenses call games. For a Mike McDonald defense, adding a player like Crosby would instantly force protections to shift, create more one-on-ones, and raise the floor of the entire front 7. This would be a top-of-the-roster swing, the kind that changes playoff matchups. Reality check. What happens next? Now let's be responsible here. Right now, this is still a media and insider signal story, not a confirmed trade track. The Raiders can easily frame this as a pure health decision. Crosby has publicly emphasized competition, not draft positioning, and Las Vegas still controls the situation. But here's what Seahawks fans should watch closely. Does Crosby speak publicly again after the season? Do reports surface that the Raiders will listen on veterans? Do we see more Seattle-linked sourcing beyond speculation? If even one of those triggers hits, this becomes a real off-season storyline. I'll say this as a fan. When this many dots keep connecting, it's not nothing. It doesn't mean a trade will happen, but it absolutely means John Schneider is paying attention. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you want Seattle to make a massive move for Maxx Crosby? What would you be willing to give up to land an elite edge rusher? Drop your takes in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe, and help us hit 700 subscribers as Seahawks Nation Update continues to grow. I'm Victor, and as always, go Hawks!